Side of the House.
Call Chris Farfoy.
Mr Speaker, Todd McLeay in his opening speech started with a roll call of offenders and offences that gang members had committed, and I challenge him and Simon Bridges to think that there is any member on this side of the House that isn't angry or outraged at that offending. So for Mr Bridges to sit there and call us contemptible and do-gooders and have this faux outrage that we won't be supporting this bill, Mr Speaker, that is contemptible when they put this bill before this House to try and get tough on gangs. Mr Speaker, John Key in 2007 said, "My government will search out all legal and practical means available for making it much, much tougher to be a member of a criminal gang in this country." And what this says is, we're going to get tough on you, don't wear your jacket. Don't wear your jacket. That is how this government is getting tough on gangs. It's saying, don't wear your jacket in public places. Now, I agree with Mr McLeay that gangs serve no good purpose in this country. I agree they're out there committing crime that all of us hate. But if we're going to get serious about tackling gangs, then take some serious action and some legislation. Don't bring this piece of legislation before this House and then sit across on the other side of this House with your faux outrage and call us contemptible when you put this in front of this Parliament. Because this isn't enough, Mr Speaker. This bill isn't enough to get tough on crime, and it's not just a provincial problem. I've got a gang problem in my electorate as well. But if we're really going to get serious about gangs, then let's take some serious action against them, and not bring a piece of legislation, Mr Speaker, which honestly, in all honest opinion, isn't going to make a serious iota of difference. There is a difference, Mr Speaker, about appearing to be safer and actually being safer. So let's take some serious action against gangs. And yes, Mr Speaker, we are outraged, we are upset that they're out there, and we share the concern of the government about what is going on with gangs in this country. But Mr Speaker, take it seriously. Take it seriously. Todd McLeay should go back and resubmit a bill that's really going to take some action against gangs. Mr Speaker, gang members love the brotherhood. Gang members love the brotherhood of being in a gang, and Mr Bridges brought that up too. But they also have too much spare time on their hands. So this government could take some real action in making sure we don't have young people going into gangs, by making sure there's some opportunities for them in our country. So, Mr Speaker, as Charles Chevelle said, we won't be supporting this bill, and I'm upset that that side of the House can call us contemptible and have outrage because they say we're not getting tough on gangs when they bring this legislation in here.
Call Jan Logie.
Speaker, the Green Party will be